Hello friends, I am doing another haul today and I'm outside, so you're going to hear some humming of traffic and obviously birds and wonderful nature things. But excuse the humming, it's the traffic, I can't control that. I won't be able to do hauls outside for a while because it's getting ready to get really, really hot. Today is almost too hot for me to sit outside and do this. So, but at any rate, I went to Joann Fabrics yesterday and they only let a certain amount of people in the store at one time. I was very fortunate that I was able to walk right in. By the time I left, there was a line out the door, so I must have got there early enough to beat the line, which was really, really nice. I hadn't been, like most of you, I hadn't been shopping in so long, and I have to admit to you that it was really good and wonderful, and my mood was good because I was excited and it was a lot of fun. So I want to share with you what I got. No particular order, this is all still in the bags, so I'm just going to grab whatever's in the bag. I went to the clearance section. You guys know I really prefer to shop clearance. So I went to the clearance section and I found this cool tape. It is Scotch masking tape, but it has a very, very cool pattern on it. Don't know if you can see it. Actually, I can maybe get up close. So it's a pretty cool pattern. I don't know if that's focusing it. Oh yeah, it is. And it's kind of a bluish color. It's almost like royal blue. I thought maybe it was it's like purple and blue mixed, really. Anyway, pretty cool pattern on that. It was $2.47. Okay, and then of course I got some tacky glue because I go through that like crazy. And it works well, so I like it. I picked up some more Fabri-Tac because I've been using a lot of that too, and I'm almost done with my first bottle. And then you know it's getting real when you end up buying the giant container of Mod Podge. But you know, ounce for ounce, this was just a better deal. I felt like even though this was like $29, I'm going through the next size down very quickly. I will definitely finish this off before it gets thick or anything like that. I'm not even concerned about that because I'm just producing a lot of work right now. So I was like, I'm just diving in and getting the giant one. And then, you know, if I don't go through it for some reason fast enough, I'll know. But I think I will. So anyway, I picked up a pack of Parkour stickers and they were $2.47. And this has like an adventure, travel theme to it. They're, you know, they're green and black. They're kind of subdued, but they're great because they'll match just about anything. I found these, Me and My Big Ideas Plan a Happy Life paper, and I personally don't do planners. I do a to-do list every day, but I don't do planners for myself. But I love putting this kind of paper in the altar books and the journals that I create. And this is colorful. We have pink, green, and purple. So that is very exciting to me. And I like to mix the new papers with the vintage papers that I have, and I just think it kind of gives it a cool look. And I actually picked up a mask. I thought this was nice to have a washable mask on hand. And so I got that. All this was on clearance, like big time clearance, like 70% off, which is fantastic. So these are green thank you notes. I won't use them as thank you notes. I will turn them into something else inside of my books. And then, okay, I saw somebody online. I wish I knew who it was. If I can remember who it was, I'll put the information in the description box. But they took cupcake liners and they coffee dyed them. And I thought, wow, that's fantastic. So I bought, again, clearance. This was $1.47 and there's 75 of them. And they have tassels on them. So I thought that was so cute. So I ended up getting a pack of those. And I really indulged myself. I ended up getting, also on clearance, this is $1.97. I love polka dots. I don't know if you guys know that about me, but I adore polka dots, always have. And so, I mean, black and white polka dots, and there's red in here. I'm hoping the red is also polka dot. So I really, you know, I wanted to have them. So anyway, okay, this was on clearance. It wasn't marked with a price, so I don't even really know what I paid for it. She told me though before I paid, and I said, yeah, that's great. But this is tiny squares of fabric. Can you see this? Tiny squares of gorgeous pink fabric. And this fabric, you know, it's a variety pack. I don't know if you can tell from the side, but it's a variety pack. They're tiny. This is 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches. I'm not a quilter. I'm not going to use it for quilting, but I'm so excited to use this in my books and journals because of the texture and the vibrant colors. So that's what I got it for, and I can't wait to use it. I still have to break out my sewing machine one day and start sewing in some of my stuff into my journals, and maybe I could sew some of those in. I don't know. Okay, I also got I got these doilies. They're black, and there's 30 of them. They were $1.97 on clearance, and they're 4 inches. But I just thought how cute and unusual that they're black. So, you know, we'll definitely use those. And something that so many of you guys make that I have not made yet, but you guys make beautiful tassels. I haven't done that, but I bought some. So these are gorgeous variety pack of yellow tassels, 6 of them, and they were $2.47. So I think that's a pretty good price per tassel if I broke that down. Oh, okay. So I don't have any stencils, and you guys stencil like so much stuff. And I would normally not have really thought too much about getting into that, but the vintage paper that I got, and you guys know I did a haul on that, and I have so much of it. There's some personal information on there, and I thought it would be really cool to be able to cover that with stencil. So I got one with, you know, I actually ended up getting this has like a unicorn on it and like moon and just stuff, but I thought in particular this one was really cool. So that would so easily cover a name and an address really decoratively, so that's why I got that one. And then this one was on clearance. This one was not on clearance. I paid full price for that, but it was cheap. It was like $1.47. But this one, excuse that truck over there, this one was 97 cents by Park Lane. And look, I think it's really nice. It's got, you know, like a leaf thing on there and banners and butterfly, and so I like that. And then this one, again, I paid full price, but still it was only $2, I think $2.47, and it's butterflies. I mean, gorgeous. To cover personal information with a gorgeous butterfly, pff, great. So that's why I picked those up. Can't wait to experiment with those. Actually, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm excited about that. So $1.97 was this pack of Jen Hadfield Ephemera. So let's see, I'm looking at the back. It's cardstock, and okay, so it's got like a family theme to it. So matter of fact, I bought it. I didn't even really look at it that much, but because I like the colors, I didn't even think about what they might say. I just was drawn to the colors. So, all right, another clearance item. All of the party stuff. Of course, people aren't really having parties right now, so all the party stuff was majorly marked down. So anyway, there's these bags, and they have flowers on them, and I love using these little bags in my journals and books for tuck spots. So I got those. Again, I showed these in a different haul that I did because they're paper straws, but they were marked down. I think I paid 80 cents for them. You know, because I don't like to use plastic straws ever. I typically will use metal or glass. I prefer glass, actually. But you know, sometimes it might be handy to have a throwaway one, but that's not plastic. So I got this. I picked up some linen paint and I picked up some platinum. I did a book, I haven't posted anything on it, so I know you haven't seen it yet, but I recently did a steampunk sort of themed book, and I used a lot of metallic paint in it. I loved it. So I got more because I know that I will do that again. It just looked so rustic and cool, but not country rustic, more like metallic rustic. Like, I don't know, it was really cool. Now we are getting to what I would consider to be the good stuff, which is the paper. I love paper. You guys know I love paper. I do. So this is Park Lane. It was on sale. It had like the red tag, so it wasn't quite clearance yet, but it was marked down pretty good. And so this one's Fashionista. I'm planning on doing a vintage fashion altered book or journal. So I thought that this would be a lot of fun. And I might do one that's with a more current flair. I was checking with a friend to see if she wanted to do a collaboration. She's into fashion and she's a photographer. I'm gonna let that breeze go by. Okay, so at any rate, I want to do a vintage fashion journal. I got the vintage paper haul, and there's a bunch of department store receipts, so I thought that would be cool, and I could mix it with this. And then if I do a more up-to-date fashion haul, which I might collaborate with somebody to do that, that paper pack would work for both, I think. Anyway, we'll see. So anyway, I thought this was cute. This is like vintage bathing suits. It's just one piece of paper. It was on sale for 25 cents. Birds, you know, I like the colors. I don't know what I will use that for quite yet, but all of these were on sale for 25 cents. There's a little travel one. I thought that was really very cute. Oh, this would be perfect for vintage fashion, even though it says like heritage on it. So easily could be used for fashion, so I got two of those because I'm definitely going to do one of those journals, or two. I don't have a time frame on when I'm going to do them, but because I have some other things I need to do first, but it's definitely on the to-do list. Okay, love. I bought this paper pack specifically because it has lemons in it, and it probably only has 2 pages of lemons, but oh my gosh, oh here, I gotta make sure you can see it. So I'm gonna flip through this real quick. I'm gonna get a little closer to the camera, and I am gonna just kind of quick flip through this so you can see it. Look at the lemons, I love them. So it's really happy colors, which, you know, if you've looked at some of my stuff, I do lean towards happy colors. So this is going to be really fun to work with. Now that I'm standing up, I'll actually flip through this Park Lane one for you because you may not have been able to see it when I was sitting down. This is the fashion one. So look how cute it is. I mean, right? It'll be really fun to work with. So that's been percolating in my mind for a while since I got that vintage paper. We are almost to the end. Here we are. What do we have here? I think I had forgot about this one. Okay. This is called MidCentury Modern. It too was on a deep sale. I don't want to say clearance, but it was discounted. Maybe even 50%. MidCentury Modern. Love it. When I start hammering out those journals with that vintage paper, if I mix that with this, that is going to be over the top phenomenal. So here it is, the front. I'm going to move up closer so that I can flip through like I did those other ones. So thank you for joining me for this Joanne Fabrics and Crafts haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.